933, 5632.
Hi, it's Hans Kirk. I'm back, this time with a video where I'm sharing some tips and tricks for hiking. When you are looking for a good place to set up your tent, it is important that it is on like high ground like here. There's more wind here and that will help against mosquitoes and also to deal with condensation. It could be a good idea to lay down and check how flat the ground really is. It's not good. Much better. And where the trekking pole is where the sleeping pad will lie in the tent. Only wear wool on your socks and your underwear. It will keep you warm in cold conditions, even if you are wet or damp. And in the summertime, it will keep you cool. But the best thing about wool is that it really reduces the bad smell of sweat. Bring a lightweight umbrella. It will help your rain jacket from wetting out. Umbrella won't replace your rain jacket, but it will make your life in the rain much easier. Eventually you will have to make some repairs in the great outdoors. I have wrapped some gaff tape around my trekking poles, so I always have it with me. In this grey wallet I have my credit cards and my car keys. I guess it will be a little bit hard to find if I drop it on the ground. Instead I have chosen this bright blue one. It will be much easier to find. Let me show you. The same principle also applies to tent stakes, of course. This is a titanium tent stake, and this is a red tent stake. This is a titanium shepherd hook stake, and this is a shepherd hook stake with an orange top. I actually lost one of these shepherd hook stakes while making this recording. For me, the bright blue color is the easiest to find in nature. When you are taking down your tent, don't spend a lot of time looking for your tent stakes. Instead, count them before and know that you have 8 tent stakes. Before you start the hike, be sure to drink a lot of water. For the first day, I always bring some fresh food. Sandwich, boiled egg, chicken, Coca-Cola, apple. To support your gas stove, use a stabilizer. This one is from Jetboil and is kind of cheap. If you wanna be more comfortable on an uneven ground like this, you can let most of the air out of the sleeping pad. But then your hips will be touching the ground. Put some foam or your seat pad under your sleeping pad where your hips are. As the day goes by on the hike, your food bag will be smaller and smaller and take up less volume in the backpack. Leave some air in your sleeping pad to get the heavy stuff higher up in your backpack. Leave the valve on top so you can adjust the height of the sleeping pad. Now the backpack is as tall as it can be, and I have tightened it down in the sides. And here in the bottom there's only air, and here in the top there's all the heavy stuff. And in my opinion, it will be easier to carry. In order to make great content, I don't spare myself or my dog or my equipment. Sooner or later on a hike, I will end up bushwhacking in a terrain like this. Oh! The last thing you wanna lose is your tent pole, your water filter and your map. It's all attached to a carabiner. And my trekking poles, I've made this arrangement with a shock cord. When you are leaving the campsite, be sure to check the ground. Wonderful. Bring some rubber bands. They are cheap, lightweight, and the list of things that you can use them for are almost endless. Most of the time I use Topo GPS and it's working fine. It's just as a backup plan that I carry a compass and a map. use Ziploc bags. They are cheap, they are waterproof, lightweight, and they come in many different sizes. Use a foam pad like this one from Gossamer Gear for comfortable breaks in the wild. A thimble cloth can be a very important item when you are hiking. It can wipe down condensation and help you to stay dry in the inner tent.
I'm all wet and yeah, a little bit of a mess.
Reindeer with vegetables. Add some olive oil, save a little bit for the pasta. Stir it. Use a rubber band and let it sit for at least 10 minutes. Put the pasta in cold water, add some salt. When the water is boiling, turn off the gas and let it sit for like 10 minutes without the water boiling. Delicious. Thanks for watching the video. See you on the next one.